Hey everyone, welcome to class. My name is Belleza and I am going to be your crochet tutor. Learning this skill is a very good decision because you can recreate any type of outfit you want with just your hands. I know, right? That is really cool. And you can also start a business and make good money out of it. So one important thing I need you to know is that crochet requires patience. This is mainly why we call it slow fashion. You cannot rush the process, and you don't need to be naturally creative to learn crochet. You just need to be a little patient and you need to practice more. So once you practice often, you'll be able to create things for yourself, for your family, for your friends, or even turn it into a business. So in this beginner series, I'm going to guide you step by step, assuming you've never picked up a crochet hook before. So we'll start from the basics. We will learn different important stitches. We will practice together and gradually move our way up to making beautiful projects. We're going to make scrunchies, make bucket art, a lot of nice things. So before we begin, let's talk about the materials you are going to need. So guys, the good thing is that you don't need a lot of materials to start. First of all, you're going to need your yarn. I am going to be using this baby lamb yarn, and I would advise that you use a yarn that is smooth, light colored, so that it is easier to see your stitches while you're learning. So I'm going to be using two different colors for our tutorials. Okay guys, so there are different types of crochet hooks, and the type of hook you are going to use depends on the size of your yarn. So for example, this baby lamb extra yarn that I am going to be using, I am going to be using a 4.0 millimeter hook. So if your yarn is thinner, you would have to use a smaller hook size. These are three different types of yarn. This is a milk cotton yarn, this is an acrylic yarn, this is acrylic yeye yarn, and this is acrylic baby lamb yarn. So for this milk cotton yarn, you can see that the strands are thin. So if you're going to use this, you're going to be using a 2.5 millimeter hook, or you'll be using a 3.0 millimeter hook. If you're going to be using the Nigerian yeye yarn, if you're going to use one strand, then you'll have to use 2.5 millimeter hook. But if you are going to use two strands of this yarn together, then you're going to use 3.0 millimeter hook or 3.5 millimeter hook. If you're also going to be using the baby lamb extra, remember that you are going to use 4.0 millimeter hook, and if you are using yeye extra, you are going to use 4.0 millimeter hook or 4.5 millimeter hook. So for some types of yarn, they write the hook size that you are supposed to use, although it is not on this one. But for some types of yarn, they write the hook size that you are supposed to use for the yarn. So make sure that you always check to see if they write the hook size that you are supposed to use. And if not, remember that smaller yarns, smaller hook, thinner strands, thinner hook, bigger strands, bigger hook. So these are other materials that you are going to need. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a darning needle. This is what it looks like. You're going to need one of this. Then you're going to need some stitch markers. These stitch markers are optional, but if you are able to get them, then you should get them. And if you don't have stitch markers, you can also use your hairpins instead. So once you have all your materials ready, then we can get started.